Originality reports are now available through Google. An originality report is a way to check to see if a student has plagiarized in their work. So the way we do this is we would create a regular Google Classroom assignment, and I will have the students write an essay here. And I'm going to add a Google Drive document that I've already set up for this assignment. So I have my essay on antipodal volcanism here, and I'm going to make that an assignment and make a copy for each student. Now I can add instructions here. I can even add due dates and topics and rubrics, but the part we're focusing on today is checking for plagiarism. Now, if I click that button, check plagiarism, and it's going to assign an originality report. When I assign this to the students, they're actually given the option of checking their own work for plagiarism. So I'm going to go over to a student account here, and we're going to refresh the feed, and we'll see right here that we have this essay assignment. So we'll just give it a moment for it to show up in the student's account. There we go. It's loading now. And we can see the originality report is here and a student can run it. So I'm going to open up this essay, and I am going to paste in a completely plagiarized passage. And this is about seismic waves and antipodal volcanism. And I'm not even going to edit, just copied it from the internet. And I am going to, well, first let's run that originality report. So if I come over, I can click run. And when I hit run, it'll tell me that I can do this 3 times before I use my originality reports that are available. And when I hit run, it's running the originality report. We can see it's at 13%, and it's comparing everything in my essay directly to the internet. And I can view this report. And the report's going to tell me that I have one flagged passage. I only have one passage. And it's going to let me know that 98% of my essay is flagged content. The only thing that's not is the directions, probably. And it's going to let me know exactly where it came from. And it'll say the website, and I'll know that this work has been plagiarized. Now, I could go back in, edit my work, turn things in, maybe try to do a little bit of paraphrasing. However, unless I quote my work or make some very significant changes, it's going to still see it as flagged. Now, when I turn this work in, I chose to not change anything, and I click turn in. I can come back over to the teacher account now and take a look at this essay and this turned in essay on the teacher end. And when I open the assignment, immediately I'm going to see that there is, checking the plagiarism here, we're going to see that there's a flagged passage as well. So it does take a moment for it to run the report on the teacher end. And once it's done that, we can see whether or not there are passages that have been plagiarized. Whether or not the student runs the originality report does not impact the teacher. The teacher can check the plagiarism at any time, whether the student has or hasn't. And this is a great way to see, are the students taking work from the internet? Is this all of their own writing? And that's how you use originality reports in Google Classroom.